2023 is soon coming to an end, and you may be finding yourself in a space of transition. You're transitioning from one season into another. In this video, we're going to get a very heartfelt response from Albaner C. Eugene Jr. on noticing the transition and potentially what to look out for as we navigate it with purpose in the right direction.
Tell him I got the juice.
This is my encouragement to those who are in transition. You're leaving one place and you're entering into another. Is just as critical of keeping your heart right while you're in a type of exodus. Proverbs 3 verse 5, trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding.
And can we just say that he speaks very calmly? I don't know if y'all noticed that. If y'all catch any of Albaner's messages, man, this dude talks so calmly. You can have a lot of conversations in spaces like this around this cat. I already know it. It's just so calm, cool, collected, man. You got your ear. You give him your ear and you listen. That's just what you do.
And in all your ways, know and acknowledge and recognize him. He will make your paths straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way. But do not be wise in your own eyes, but fear the Lord with reverent awe and obedience, and turn entirely away from evil. It will be health to your body and refreshment to your bones. This is my encouragement to those who are in transition and feel like they need to make a move because of all the pressure around them. You can wait on God to give you your next steps.
Amen.
Especially if it involves people. Keep your heart right. And I worship God through the process.
Yeah.
During the transition. Wherever I was previously, I'm going to make sure I leave honorably. And that's going to propel me into my next season.
Did you hear that? Wherever I was previously, I want to make sure I leave that honorably. See, I think that could possibly be a lot of our issues, man. We don't leave certain spaces with honor. Like when we don't get what we want out of that space, out of that connection, out of that relationship, out of that season, we just like to come in there, flip tables and turn up, lose our minds, get disrespectful, get real nasty. And it leaves such a crazier mess than what we could have ever imagined. But it's something to be said about leaving a space honorably. Like it's something to be said about maintaining the right character and integrity, even when you don't get what you want. It is something to be said about making a transition in the relationships you have. And maybe it didn't go the way you wanted, but you were still able to navigate and move in love and with a heart that reflected Christ. I just think that's powerful. To be able to have those tough conversations and you can still walk away with so much love in you, flowing through you, because it's not of you, it's of Christ. And I think when you leave that place honorably, it shows that God can trust you with disappointment. I think that's powerful in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. Like how many people do we know have the capacity to leave places honorably? You know? That says a lot.
Remember, we want the blessing of the Lord.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, especially for the people that are coming to watch the word, the celebration, December 16th, a lot of people are going to get their next step that's going to propel them into this next season. It's going to be a powerful time.
Amen to that, bro. I love that. I love Albaner's content. That dude's amazing. I just think it's important for you and I, in the context of relationships, in your singleness, whether you're coming out of a dating space, you might be transitioning into preparation for such a season, whatever season you may be in your relationships. I echo the same encouragement that he did, that when you trust God and you trust him for your next steps, I mean, that's always the best direction to go, the best direction to follow. And you just can't go wrong with that. And you want to be willing to transition, remaining intact with your character and integrity, because that is just as important. You know, you don't want to lose that for the sake of not getting what you want. And even though disappointments may come, even though those things may rise, I think the best testament to our faith in some of these seasons is just being willing to be present where God is, and really walk around with a different kind of faith, a different kind of prayer, if you will, that God, I want this, but even if you don't give it, even if you don't come through, even if what I'm asking you for, what I'm seeking you for doesn't happen in the way that I wanted it, in the time frame that I wanted it, if it never happens, God, I trust you. You are Lord, and you've got it all under control. And as long as I keep my eyes focused on you and I worship and I live my life continuously for you in this space, God, I know that the best is yet to come. And that's my hope for you, to really rest in the heart of God, regardless of the transition of season you're in, and to just truly lean on his direction. And I just don't think he'll let you down. I just don't think he will. So shout out Albaner for such a beautiful post. I love it. I second all of it. Listen, if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend who can benefit from hearing this encouragement on transitioning into the next season. And I appreciate you guys oh so much. And until our next conversation, be easy and be breezy, my friend. Peace.